Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to talk about my brush collections and my collection that I have at home and the collection of brushes that I actually use in the salon. A while back I made a video explaining like what to look for in a round brush for the best blowout, and my point in the video was to kind of tell you and educate you on what to look for when buying a brush, and so that it wasn't necessarily brand driven. So I gave you the perfect guidelines to find the perfect brush. Anyway, so after that video I just got tons and tons of questions of what brand is the brush you're showing in that video, and again that brush was just an example. I figured why not just show you the brushes I use in the salon as a collection, and for all the sizes they're all the same brand and they follow all these guidelines that I had told you to look for anyway, just for in case if that makes it easier for you instead of trying to go through the list of what to look for in a round brush. So my favorite brushes are these by Olivia Garden. I also have the Detangling Brush, and if anything I probably think that this Detangling Brush is probably the most important in the entire collection, only because this won't break your hair. And when you bleach and highlight your hair or you chemically treat and then heat treat, your hair is very fragile and doesn't want a lot of tension, and the hair is absolutely the weakest when it is wet. So I see a lot of girls when they get out of the shower they just pull on it, and I'm like, no, that just completely breaks your hair. So the Detangling Brush is absolutely number one in this whole collection, and they all have the numbers on top. So this one's 80 and it's huge. What this does, unless you have long Kim Kardashian hair, this doesn't really bevel or give your hair any curl, just unless I said it's super long and you can wind it around the hair 4 or 5 times, then at the ends you will get a bit of beveling. So what I actually like to use this brush for is just for volume. Just volume at the root, and it gives a very sleek kind of smooth look. So for girls that have hair shoulder length or just a little bit lower, I love this just because it gives it that very sleek, just voluminous look. So that's for that. And then it comes with the teeny tiny one, which is a 25, and then this medium sized brush, which is a 5S. Is it 5S or is it 22? 55, sorry. So that's a 25, that one's a 55. That's the other small one, which is a 35. This is good actually for someone that even with long hair, but you really want to lift that root. This one is actually perfect for that. Or this one, when this one is the 45. So like I said, sorry, these are super dirty, just use them. Like I said, it follows all the guidelines for everything that I look for in a brush. It comes with a little pick at the end, which you can hide if you don't want to poke yourself in the eye. I actually really love these for sectioning out the hair to grab it and then start blow drying. It has the rubber handle, which is amazing, and it just holds on to, you can just hold on to it no matter if your hands are wet, from the hair being wet or anything. This will not slip out of your hand. It has that seamless where the handle meets the brush, so no hair gets caught in there, which is great. And the most important part of the brush is that the surface where the hair is gliding on, which will give that hair that shine, which will give that hair that polish, and just kind of set the hair into that beautiful look that you've created with the brush, and it will seal it almost the way you would with a flat iron, but you now have this kind of beveling and volume and shape to the hair. And that is a ceramic and ion tourmaline, which is what this stuff is made of. And that it's kind of like when you buy a flat iron, you would only get one that is made of good ceramic plates, and that's what that is made of. So and then like I said, the bristles here should come up high enough, and just so that it is enough to grab onto the hair and really be able to twirl the hair and actually get a nice curl out of it. So hopefully this answers all your questions about which brushes to buy and to get. Obviously these are sold separately, you don't have to get the entire set. If a good one I would recommend is probably the paddle brush, and one of the mid-sized brushes, which is this one in a 55. So depending on your length, of course, of hair, that's just kind of what I recommend. I think they range about $20 brush, and so they last really long, and like I said, if they're doing good things to the hair, like it's totally worth it, I think. So that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.